Hey guys, 3D Printed Life here, and today I have a pretty big update for you guys. This is update number, 10. Update number 10. Had to check, because, I'm smart like that. First of all, this looks new, doesn't it? I am back home, done with college for the year, basically. I have one more final, but, I moved everything home. This is my new setup. I got my printer here. Same orientation as before. Nothing has changed on it since last time. What will be changing within the next few days is I'm going to get a actual spool holder instead of just this, because I have nowhere to hang the filament from, as you can see. I'm just going to put a, I just threw it out, a filament spool holder that the filament spool sits on, and then it just allows it to roll, kind of like, I'm not sure what they're called. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'm going to have the filament spool there. I'm going to be feeding in here. Computer here. I got my speakers and second monitor. And, nice big desk area, which will be nice. It's much less cramped than my other one, although I now have the TV to the side instead of above, so it does take up more space, but whatever. Also, I just wanted to go through with you guys a few of the prints that I've done so far. You've seen most of these before, but for the new people and for some of the new prints, these will be partially new, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm sure many of you have seen these gears, the Nautilus gears. They just, spin and whatnot. Printed a sphere that's supposed to screw together, but I wasn't able to get it to screw right, so it's kind of lopsided. I printed oh, that octopus is dead. Two of these octopus guys. This guy I printed at 0.1 microns. Nope, that's not going to work. Come on. There we go. Now you can see it. So really, this video camera is not going to do it justice, but it came out really, really good. High quality, very, very smooth to the touch, and the layers, there's really no visible banding. Maybe a tiny bit, but it's more just like slight imperfections. Like there's this slight little vein there from where it started, because I didn't have randomized start points turned on, unfortunately. But other than that, I mean, like the raised tentacle looks really good. That's like exactly what it's supposed to look like. The eyes came out pretty good. The eyebrows came out good. The feet, I mean, everything. It's just so shiny and smooth. It's really nice. I'm very, very impressed with this print. We also have, I did a smaller 50 micron print, which is actually a lot heavier. I forgot I did it at Denser Infill. It didn't come out quite as nice as I had hoped for being 50 microns. I believe I just don't have the settings dialed in quite well enough to be doing such high quality prints. As you can see, there is some of that little like friction gunk going on. The bottom here looks pretty good, but yeah. This was also printed, I believe this was using Cura settings. But I completely forget. And also the top came out a little bit funky, but yep, I mean, this was really my first 50 micron full print. I have clumsy hands. Yeah, this is like the first actual print I've done at 50 microns, so it came out better than I expected, but definitely I'm going to have to do some more tweaking with the settings, and I'm probably going to want to do the pulley mod to keep this perfectly level and stop it from wobbling. Because what I think is happening is as it's spinning around, the nozzle is moving up and down ever so slightly, and it's just causing these imperfections. And when you're printing at a width of half of a sheet of paper, I mean, it's really noticeable. Going on, cube gear, we've got Harry Potter thing, giraffe guy. This is pretty cool, the Veroni style giraffe. Came out really nice. Still my favorite print so far, the gear bearing. I'm still shocked at how smooth this thing spins and how much weight I could put on it. Like I stick an Allen wrench down the middle, and I basically put all of my upper body weight on it, at least 50 pounds or so, probably more, right on it, and I was able to roll it really smoothly. I mean, I was shocked. It's plastic, but it's still really good. Old extruder body, that was a prototype for this guy that's on there now. And a whole bunch of sort of other stuff. This is one of the older prints, the 2 centimeter cube, 1 centimeter hole. Everything came out very nicely except for the top, and there's a bit of wobble on these shafts, but like I said, that was an early print. I actually did another. There it is. More recently, as you can see, it's the black, which I got most recently, and everything came out pretty much perfect. There's a slight imperfection as it transitions from the large square to the 4 columns, as you can see, hopefully. Yeah. It kind of just shrunk in a little, I think, which really isn't something that I can help. It's just how plastic behaves. But, I mean, other than that, this thing came out really good. So, yeah, that was nice. And a whole bunch of other random garbage. A lot of calibration stuff. A test toll piece. Cups, and... Holy, this is pretty cool. I printed a... whoop. This is for, if you saw the earlier video for the the tray that was completely 3D printed, except for the rods and like the stepper motor. I had designed my own and printed my own pulley for it that would just go on the stepper, and this was one of the early prototypes. This was when I was trying to guess and check, and then I decided to try to do some math, and it turned out to be much easier than I expected, and I got the value perfect, and I was able to make it mesh up nice with the belt. But yeah, this was an early one. It came out really cool. I mean, you stick a nut in there, the set screw goes in there, and it secures it tightly to the shaft, and then the belt goes around here, obviously. So that was a pretty cool print, as far as things that I've designed myself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I apologize for the long video. That's probably pretty boring for most of you, but you know, this is just some of my prints so far. This is the kind of quality that you can expect coming from your 3D printer once you get the settings dialed in. This was a 0.1mm layer height print, I believe. I don't remember exactly. It might be 0.2. I know these 2 cups are 0.1, and they both came out nicely, with the exception of that seam, because I didn't have randomized starting points turned on. But yeah. Oh, and that was the back side, which didn't get cooled quite correctly. There's so many factors that go into 3D printing. But, I mean, you see, this was even before I had the Z wobble reduction thing. This was still pretty good. Pretty good quality coming from both of these. So, yep, that's all my prints so far. After my final is done, which is on Friday, I will start doing tutorials and probably weekly updates, and I'll try to keep up with the demand and requests as far as video goes. It's kind of hard right now because I have so much going on. I mean, I just packed up and moved everything not too long ago. And now I have to leave again Wednesday to go study and then take my next final. So, a whole bunch of commotion going on. But after that's done, you can expect... Uh-oh! I lost my nut. I accidentally broke my fan and I had a nut to counterbalance it. But that nut is long gone. Okay. I will see you all later. Goodbye.